Hi, welcome back to Pumpkin King. Previously, you had to deal with a section that made more sense on the original GBA, and now it's off to back to Dr. Finkelstein's lab. Why? I don't remember. Oh. Yeah, because in the last part, the lock, shock, and barrel got away. Trapped us, and now we just had to go in this direction. Actually, that does remind me. I hate when you forget like stuff that you're like, oh, I'm gonna talk about that, and then I forget. Because it is so weird, like, doing like a let's play like this, where I said this for my original intention was to, I had, just like Jack, I had some big plans. I wanted to, oh. Okay, now I get the power to prog gun. That's good. Which just means I can do this. Meaning I don't have to like constantly tap it, and it actually gets a second like stronger like outward attack now. Okay, so I have to find the doctor. I have to find Eager, and I have to like start off the security system. Yeah, so because I think I don't know this before. I think where my original plan was, I wanted this to be like a Halloween Let's Play. I had everything set in stone. I was going to like record all of this last August. But then like life got in the way, just a lot of things started happening, and I couldn't find the time. Hence why only part 1 went up, and the rest of these are only going up, now. But it does lead to some like kind of interesting things because yeah, like honestly, it's like because it's kind of the one problem with what's I'm looking for with doing, oh man, this is tight. I don't know what to do here. Oh, I can't do anything here. Yeah, I was saying, it's like, because I have to record things in bulk. Specifically because of the fact... Oh, bother. Specifically because of the fact that I don't get a lot of time to record. So I just like to be prepared. And that's hoodwink be prepared and not liking be prepared. Okay, that's... I don't get that one. Wow, it's just that easy. As I was saying, it's so weird to think about because yeah, part of the problem with recording in a bulk like that is that it can lead to, you know, like unforeseen things. Like things can happen in between that you offhandedly mention or whatever. I mean, like, because again, when because like I recorded like the first Pumpkin part like before Kid Page passed away. You know, there was this you don't have to worry about. The stupid light ball thing just goes away if you shoot it. And it's that. There's a new Pumpkin Queen novel coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. It might already be out by the time this goes up. I don't know. Or hell, I'll come back to that. A specific one I think of, I've been thinking of is like how, like, when I recorded that first part was before I got to watch, like, Beetlejuice. Which is actually kind of weird to think about, that, like, that I was gonna be, that Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Pumpkin King, I was gonna have all of these videos, like, recorded and everything coming up, and I hadn't even seen Beetlejuice yet. Which, yeah, if you want to know my opinion on that, like, oh man, it is... You know, to preface this, oh, hi, Ear. Interrupted my heartfelt story. Yes, you do. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, this boss. I'll finish my story. This boss is... ridiculously easy, as you can see. Yeah. It's not even a boss. Like, it doesn't play the do. It just does that. And now Ego's gone. Yeah, I have to go all the way back to the entrance. But yeah, you know, I have a very interesting, I have a very diverse history of Tim Burton because, you know, I started watching his movies at, like, I was used to, like, Nightmare Before Christmas at a very young age. I don't know when I first watched a movie Tim Burton, like, directed. Not just something that was, like, based on his ideas. It might have been the original Beetlejuice. I might as well do the secret thing one here so I don't have to come back to this hellhole. Oh yeah, I hate this place because yeah, these traps will come down and you have to defeat the enemies that pop up. Yeah, it might have been the original Beetlejuice, I don't know. I mean, because yeah, like Tim Burton did not direct The Nightmare Before Christmas. That was Henry Selick, and you know, I can have my own Dr. Henry Selick because I freaking love his work. But I'll say that for later. Because with Tim, yeah, I watched a lot of his movies. I kept track of his stuff, like, very frequently. I mean, for crying out loud, I still remember when Tim Burton directing an adaptation of Alice in Wonderland was like an exclusive sneak peek of what's to come from Disney. Which, I don't care what anyone says, I love that version of, like, his Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, especially because of just the fact that, like... And to get to my point, it was one of the last Tim Burton films that felt like a Tim Burton film for the longest time. Like... You know, not to say that stuff he didn't put out was good. Like, okay, I've never watched Big Eyes. I've heard good things. I just don't really know anything. I don't really have an interest in biopics to begin with. I think the only biopic I actually own is the Weird Al one. But that's because it's weird. I have access to Miss Pettibree's Home for Peculiar Children. Which is nothing better than it jumped out at me. And Dark Shadows is I don't know. I haven't watched it in 10 years. I recall thinking it was fine. But then again, it's just fine. Oh, thank goodness I'm out. Okay, thanks, Doctor. But on the other hand, something you can say about Dark Shadows is that it's kind of I'm not gonna say it's super coasting, but it's just kind of like it's by the numbers. There's nothing really that I can really remember about it at the moment. With all of this building to Dumbo. Now, I will defend Alice in Wonderland because, you know, just because I movie, but also because, you know, you watch the behind-the-scenes videos or whatever, you can tell Tim had a passion for it because, you know, he likes Alice in Wonderland. And there was a lot of fun things going around. I mean, people always like to point out, like, the breakdancing Mad Hatter, but I remember that mostly being a Johnny Depp, like, suggestion. And you could, and you know, he loves Alice in Wonderland. He really wanted to do his own thing, and it's like, look, I hate to say it, but that's just what a Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland looks like, or whatever. You know. But then Dumbo. I don't want to open up the can of worms that's the Disney live-action remake / reimaginings. Oh. I think that... Right, yeah, story section. He really did blah blah blah. I don't say blah blah blah. His insanity. Like the old mom's hair? What? Yeah, so the purple smoke. It's so stupid. It basically just inverts your controls. You know, if it gets you. Wait, Mary, you're the reason I'm gonna have to do a bunch of more work? Okay. Yeah, I might as well just try to do this level. Oh, right, yeah, you have to light up with a pumpkin bomb. And then get to the door as fast as possible. Another section I royally do not like. As I was saying, I don't open up the can of worms with like Disney live action remakes last reimaginings, but you know. I love a fair amount of it. You know, I'll say that much. The only like live action remake that I've seen that I think is worse than Dumbo is Mulan, but that's mostly just because Mulan is the Mulan remake is just insulting. With Dumbo, it's so bad. It's so. If you think Dark Shadows is burnt by the numbers, Dumbo is burnt by the numbers. You know, it's not good. Oh my god, I don't like this one. Alright, you have to shoot the one down there, and then but you also have to shoot one that's over here. It's a little too complicated. Yeah, because it's not like Tim had like any sort of like connection with the source material. I think he's even admitted as such that he basically just did it just because. Oh, it's a trick. Yeah, okay, yeah, I forgot it's a trick. You have to, because you see that one and you shoot it, like you shoot it immediately thinking, oh, that's the one I have to do, when in actuality, no. And yeah, it's not a good movie. In fact, the only reason I hated more than something like Mulan is just because Tim even admitted to the fact it nearly messed up to his whole career. yeah, seriously, like, oh, what the hell? Oh my god, why are you so jumpy? What's even the point of that last one? Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that's right, that's where I was. Frickin'... Oh, great, now I'm just stuck down here. Yeah, I don't know, and then, like... Hell, Tim's a bit flat out blunt about the fact that he only came back to doing stuff because Wednesday actually revitalized him, which is... I mean, hell, we only have Beetlejuice 2 because of frickin' the writers of Wednesday, so it's like, yeah... Oh, no, no, no. And hell, it's one of the many reasons why I say frickin' Beetlejuice is... Oh, come on, come on. Is clearly just... is obviously the best Tim Burton film in, like, it's easy to say, like, it's the best film in, like, over, like, 15 plus years. Just because. However, it's also just the best because I don't know, it's like, where did you come from? Okay, we're gonna wait so I can jump. Because, yeah, like, that movie is peak Tim Burton, just everything about it. I honestly think I like it more than the original film because of that. Oh. Come on. Oh my god, I hate this section. But yeah, I don't know how else to put it other than just the fact that it's just Pete Tim Burton being Tim Burton. You can just feel the fun just coming from him. Poor choice of words. Trying to talk with this stupid platform is such a pain. Yeah, I don't know. It just, like, it's such a good movie. It's so good to see Tim back at actual, like, top, like, performance again. Which, to be fair, he was already at that with, like, Wednesday, which, well, one shows that he can do something based on something he doesn't really care for, like the Addams Family, and do great. really hope nothing... I still don't know what the deal is with his 50-Foot Woman remake, but we'll see if that's even a thing. And now for Mothra. Oh, right. Yeah, you see, the best way to deal damage to this thing is to like throw pumpkin bombs up. I completely forgot that if you hold up on the directional pad, Jack will actually lob the pumpkin bombs in like a upward path. Oh crap, oh, why are you dripping with goo? I'm just gonna make this boss super quick. Yeah, I don't know, it's... I mean, like, I can describe my taste in Tim Burton, but just for the fact that, like, beef. There we go. Because, like, prefer Beetlejuice. I think my favorite was Sleepy Hollow. Ugh, man. And to think, I would... It's just weird to think that, like, I would not have been able to sing my praises for Beetlejuice if it wasn't... You know, if this did go up in October. Definitely looking forward to Wednesday Season 2. Yes, Jack, a lot of people have been asking you to find a lot of things lately. Well then. Huh, yeah, actually. Oh, it's weird to think. I think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm almost at the end game. I mean, for one, because... there's no more power-ups. Bark, bark. But yeah, because, I mean, yeah, spoilers, but... The only other power-up left is, I believe, a pumpkin bomb upgrade. The Pumpkin King Juice does not get a... In my recollection, it doesn't get, like, a power-up. Yeah, now I have the Bat Boomerang, which is really good because it lets me, you know, stuff like that. And also, as you can see, every third wave, it summons a Homing Seeker, which will lob onto an enemy and stay on them and deal continuous damage. Alrighty then, that's all I have for this time. Next time... Next time will be... I believe it's the lead up to the treehouse. I don't know if I'm going to do a compilation getting a ton of, like, collectibles to make my time easier. Now, like this episode or the next one, if there's more time in the video, then, well, you know which one I decided. Yeah.
Montage.